All right. Next thing we are going to be discussing is body language. Now, body language is the second part of effective communication. 7% of communication is what you say, the words you say. 38% is how you say it, your tonality. And then the last 55% is your body language, your hand gestures, how you move. As you can see, this is the most important part of communication. Essentially, what you are doing is you are controlling their mind with the way you move your body. So, in other words, the power of hand gestures. What we want to do essentially is we want to train them into controlling their eyes and the way that they look at us with our hands. If I'm over here pitching them and I point to PG's grid lines, I want their eyes to get trained to following my hands and where I go, because what this is going to do is develop momentum with them, and this is going to subconsciously get them to start following along with our pitch. We do not want to be standing there like this when we are pitching them, since this is only two aspects of communication. You have the words you say and your tonality. Now I'm on all three aspects. I can use my words, I can use my tonality. Last but not least, the last 55% is my body language. And that is the power of hand gestures. Now, another way to use your body language is from starting off on how you stand on the doors. If you want to be perceived as that figure of authority, remember you need to stand up with your chest back, and uh, pretty much how you want to start each and every single door is you're going to knock on it and you're going to stand diagonal from them, so that when they open the door and they peek it open, the first thing they see is you. You're going to give them a nice little wave, and then depending on whoever opens the door, you're going to do one of two things. If the man opens the door, what you are going to do is you're going to keep yourself to the side because you don't want to show competition with them. Essentially, what you want to do is you want to let them be the ones in control and let them assert their dominance. Or you stand to the side like this, and you are going to speak in their manner. As it goes on, the last thing you do with men is we leave off with the handshake. Now, the most important part of this handshake right here is to meet them in the middle when it comes to it. If they are firm with their handshake, you need to be firm with yours. You do not want to overpower them because that's going to make them look weak, and you do not want to give them one of these or one of these because that's going to make you look weak. You need to find that perfect harmony of in the middle to where you guys are shaking each other, you look them in the eyes, and you show that you guys respect one another. With women, it's a little bit different. So with women, what you're going to do is you're going to start off, oh, hey, how's it going? And then you transition to standing straight up with them. The reason you do it with women is it's a sign of respect. What you want to do is essentially, as you're talking to them, you keep your distance with women. You do not get too close because we do not want to scare them. As you're talking with them, and this is with men and women, what you can do is as you are talking to them, you can transition. So let's say there's a ledge right here. I don't want to just be stuck in the same spot throughout the entire pitch. As the pitch goes on and it's getting better and better, I can maybe transition to leaning up against the ledge and then keep on going with my pitch. Then maybe I can lean all the way like this, cross my legs, and keep going, so on and so forth. However, you need to wait for when you're pitching them, and as it goes on, before you start making your transitions. You cannot start off by knocking on the door and getting on the ledge like this, because they're going to open the door and be like, why the fuck are you so comfortable on my property? First, you need to develop that rapport with the homeowners to then make your transition.